Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Sprout. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day, and today we're actually going to be doing some building. This, our little, mansion house area is looking, a little bit run down, and I think it's high time that we actually did some work here and actually, did some work to clean it up a little bit. We've been kind of grinding away on other things, and I've been kind of in the background, off camera, working on gathering up some resources and stuff so we can actually clean this thing up properly. So let's kind of get into it. We'll just dive into it and go. I think the first thing we want to do is kind of outline the towers, and actually, that's right, it's reverse. Normal click will grab logs. There we go. That'll be enough to at least get us started here. And let's turn this guy on, attach that again. There we go. Okay, so what I'm thinking, right, we'll probably pick up some things that we dropped before. I'm thinking the first thing we should do is kind of outline our towers. So we have these towers here, and I think we're going to go maybe about there. We're going to have to kind of do... am I trapped in the vine? Yeah, wait. Yeah, there we go. I was trapped in the vine. Okay, no big deal. So we'll kind of bring that up like so. And then we'll do the same here. Make this like a 5x5. Right? And that'll kind of give us an idea of the height of at least this tower. I'm thinking we'll probably bring these down as well. Let's just put that in our offhand, because that'll be a little bit easier. And with Creative Flight, this shouldn't take us too long to kind of clean some things up. Okay, so there's one tower. For now, I'm just gonna get rid of some of this excess material that's sort of sitting around. We don't really need that. But we do need to bring these all up to a consistent height. You know what we should do is we should check the Y level. What's the Y level? Right here. If I'm standing on this, 91. Okay. And right here, 91. All right, awesome. So we've got it figured out. We are masters of fixing things. So we'll bring that up to there. That should be good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these little bits on the front here. And that will give us the front two towers. I think we're going to try and do... I don't know if I want to focus on just the front today and try and clean up the whole thing, or if I want to work on cleaning up the back and the front simultaneously, but doing like kind of the same stuff. Either way, that seems pretty good. So now let's kind of come over here and see if we can sort of clean this little bit up a little bit. Right? And those should be equal distances. Yes, they are. Good, good, good. And I'm out of dark oak. There we go. Maybe one more right there. Okay. Yeah. So that seems good. Now, I know it still looks really messy and all this other kind of stuff. Don't worry. We'll get there. You gotta, it's like baby steps, right? A little bit at a time. You can only do so much at once. There we go. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah. Okay. So now, we need probably some dark oak stairs and some dark oak slabs, I'm thinking. Let's just grab a couple. And let's make like a couple stacks of those. We'll probably want some regular blocks as well. And then let's just make maybe a stack of those too. Maybe 2 stacks. There we go. That should be good. Okay. So we want to kind of figure out the shape of the roof, right? And I'm thinking we'll go like right about here and kind of bring this out. And then same like so. And then we want to go probably here. Oh, lag spike. Computer, I believe in you. There we go. Okay, we've done it. So we'll kind of bring like a little outline like that. And we definitely want, you know what? I'm thinking actually, let's maybe go, how's that feel for height? That feels too high. That definitely feels too high to me. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring all of that back down. Just kind of do something here. Maybe we'll go like right about here and bring it over. Get rid of that. There we go. And then I think we want kind of a gradual slope at first. So we'll go like, oh, that's right. Slabs can place strangely in this mod pack. There we go. We'll do something maybe like that. And then here it'll, that's, I need to like relearn how to place slabs, it appears. Actually, that's gonna look weird. So maybe what we should do is a slab here. How do you place slabs in a normal manner? I don't want it to go there. I want it to go right here. There we go. I guess if you just click, nope. It's like, it's based on like where on the block you click. It's a little weird. Takes some getting used to. Although what we'd probably be better off doing would be like upside down stairs, like so. And then a normal stair there, maybe. How's that feel for a roof shape? Not so good. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, redo. That's fine. Trial and error. This is part of the building process. No big deal. So maybe we'll go instead like that. We'll maybe go up another one as normal. And then here and here, maybe we'll go up a little bit more. And then like so. Nah, that still looks bad. I really don't want to do just a plain old like super straight triangular roof. Maybe what we need to do is go like so. Put a slab here, and then we put a slab right here. So it's not quite straight, but it's like mostly straight. That might work. And then the big thing is, if we're going to do that, it needs to be on all sides. And we'd probably want to lower it down one block. Right? So this would go here, that'd go here. And then don't do it like that. Slab. No. I need to figure out how these slabs work. There we go. Like so, this guy, right? Because we'd have, yeah. And then that, oh, this is going to be so, I think it's like here you place it to make it work. Yeah, that'll give us kind of this nice, like, semi-pointed roof shape. If we do something like this, we'll take out these logs and turn them into stairs. And actually what we'll probably do, come to think of it, is replace this outer, the inner part with some different material. Maybe we'll go like spruce or something. For the moment, we need to sleep. And then we'll try the spruce thing. I don't want to do all of these on camera. I just want to kind of figure out the first one together. And then once we've got that done, I'll work on some of the other stuff. Let's put some of these dark oak logs away. And let's look at spruce. We have some spruce stuff. I also gathered a bunch of spruce on my tree chopping mission. But let's make some spruce those. And a couple of those. There we go. That should do. So then we'll go spruce stairs like so. That'll still be dark oak. And then we would have spruce slabs if we can get them to place the way we want. Here, here, here. Like so. I won't actually need any dark oak logs, will I? I don't think so. We do need a spruce slab, or a dark oak slab there. We need that guy to be a spruce stair, right? Yes. And then this will kind of wrap around like so. Yeah. This is starting to come together now. Okay, we're getting there. Ooh. Here, there, and I'm getting the hang of these slabs. It's a little jarring at first when you're so used to vanilla. Takes some getting used to. But vertical slabs are cool. I mean, let's be honest. It's a pretty cool feature, one that we all love, and that we wish was in the default game. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the implementation. Probably because I just need to get used to it, but there. That spruce. Boo. And boo. There we go. What do we think of that? I mean, it works. Maybe what we would want to do is kind of build that center bit up a little bit. No, that's definitely not what we want to do. Let's try this. Let's see if we prefer a dark oak border on the top. I think we might. Here, there, and there. Yeah, that's a little better. I think I can live with that. Now, we're going to want to change up some of these other materials as well. Like, for example, I really don't like this, like how some of this dark oak goes one way and some of it goes a different way. I don't want to restore this to exactly what it was before it became all dilapidated. In fact, one of you sent me a picture on Twitter that's like, hey, this is what this structure normally looks like. What in... Light Mage, you're just hanging out in my wall for no apparent reason? Okay, hey, whatever. That's cool with you. I mean, don't let me stop you. You have a interesting choice of places to hang out, but hey, you know, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, let's go ahead and break that out. Now, there are some really cool blocks in this pack for like walls and filler and stuff. Filler is probably the wrong term, but there's some really cool blocks that I think I want to play around with in this mod pack. So let's see if we can take a look at those real quick. Some of them are kind of a pain to make, especially in large quantities. First of all, do we have earthworks? Yes, we do. So there's all of these like wattle and daub, or maybe it's, I don't know. I think it's pronounced daub. Wattle and daub. There's all of these, and wattle is like wicker and cob. Cob is made from clay and mud, and then like it's this whole big extravagant thing. Mud balls, like dirt, makes 4 dirt balls. I mean, this seems very complicated, and honestly kind of unnecessarily so. I don't know if there, I would have to believe there's got to be like some good way to mass produce these instead of just doing it like, you know, a couple of blocks at a time. Like that seems really, I mean, four blocks, and to make 4 blocks you need 4 timber framing, which is, or 3 timber framing, So 2 logs will give you what you need there. Oh, actually, it's looking, it's a combination. And the one I'd probably want to use would be like this one, or maybe, yeah, probably one of these. But it's like, these seem so unnecessarily complicated. And I don't think that's really the route that I want to go, even though those blocks are so cool to look at. And then there was some other ones, but I forget what they're called. Maybe, no, that's quark. More materials, here we go. And these are a little bit easier. They just require daub. Daub is just basically dirt, sand, and wheat and clay. Or you can use sugarcane, or you can use saplings. So I think this is the better option for us in survival mode. Like, this is a lot cheaper, or at least a lot less complex. I don't know. I haven't done the math in my head to calculate everything out and figure out exactly what it would cost to make a bunch of those other blocks, but I have a feeling, like, it's just too many steps. It's too many crafting steps to make it appealing in survival, even though I think they do look like beautiful blocks. But I kind of want to try out these, like, spruce ones. So let's try and make maybe I can make 8, 20. Let's just make some of these, right? And we'll toss them in. And let's go with maybe the spruce framed, right? Make as many as you can. There we go. So we've got some of those. We'll toss a few of these in here and we'll turn them into a couple of these, and then we'll make a couple of the ones with the X on them. There we go. Let's try this out. Let's see how these look and what we think of them, because I think this could create really kind of a cool look, right? Now, it looks like they don't have like a connected texture, but that's totally okay. That's perfectly fine. So then we'll maybe break these and we'll go like that. And then maybe like this one we go, I'm trying to think, or what's the best way to do a pattern here? Probably, I think we do want to go a pattern. We don't want to just go like random texture variation, because I don't think that'll look very good. But maybe we do something like that, right? And really the big idea here is just that we're adding in these blocks to kind of just give us a little bit of interest and really kind of make these towers pop out. I want to have this be more of like a Tudor medieval type manner than a like Japanese pagoda castle something, right? So I think this could end up being pretty cool if we can sort of pull it off. And it seems like these wattle and daub blocks, the spruce wooden frames and stuff like that from more materials aren't really that hard to get. Like they're a little bit more complex than your standard blocks, but not to the point where it's like daunting, if that makes sense. But maybe we can do, something like this, and then we would put like a window pane in there. So let's see what kind of panes we have. There should be, obviously we've got our default ones. That's about all I see. What about what if I just search for window? No. Glass. What have we got here? Obviously there's chiseled, but that's blocks, and we don't want blocks. We want panes. For sure. So maybe our best bet would be to do like some sort of chisels and bits with medieval-esque window. Something like that I think could work for us. And I think this will potentially end up being a really cool little project. But let me get to work on doing some of these towers up, getting some more progress done there. I mostly want to get rid of all this clay, right? So there's like all of this clay that we see, this white stained clay, or terracotta by its official name now, which I think is a stupid name. But I want to get basically all of that swapped out for these spruce wooden frames instead. I think those will look better. We should probably look, though, before I quit. Well, quit isn't really the right word, but before I do this, is there another spruce wooden frame that doesn't have the side borders? No, there isn't. Okay, so basically it's these. These are our options, and that's what we'll have to go with. I'm fine with that. Cool. Let me get to work on the wall and on the towers and all that kind of stuff. I'll be back with you in a little bit. All right, guys, I'm back. I've been doing some work, and I'm liking the way that it's coming along. Now, ignore the background. I know we have all this stuff back here that's kind of, looking bad, but just focus on the towers for a minute. I kind of like the way that this is turning out. I think it's looking pretty cool. So basically, we went with 2 side towers that have kind of the X shape or the plus sign roof from up above. A triangle on every side, and then here, this center one, I decided to go with a simple triangular roof. Now, there's one thing that I do want to do here that I think will actually really help out as far as the look of it goes, and I just want to add a little bit of depth here, if we can. Let's break that, and we'll go like so. There we go. And then let's actually, let's do it right here. We're going to put dark oak stairs underneath like so. And then we'll take some of these spruce frames and just kind of recess them back 1 block, right? And that just gives us a little bit of depth in there, and I think it looks a lot better doing that. And we'll do the same on this side as well. So let's just do. Now, the downside to this is it basically makes the towers not functionally useless, but kind of useless because the interior space of the tower is very limited. So there is that to consider, but nonetheless, I think it is worth it for the look. And it'll just help out a little bit. I don't know if I want to do. Yeah, let's try it here as well. We'll just kind of do something like that. Put our stairs in and go like so. Yeah, that's a much better look for sure. That'll be full block. Let's just try this on all the. We'll get this done to all the towers and see if we want to change it then, or if we want to leave it, or what we want to do here. So, like so. Boop, boop, boop. And stairs. Oh, I missed one. You go back. There we go. And then we'll have to do something with these to kind of, clean this up a little bit. Well, not necessarily even clean it up. Just, sort of make it look a little more presentable. Maybe we'll end up going stairs like this. That actually doesn't look too bad. Maybe some stairs on these supports. Yeah, but you can see just recessing that a little bit really helps. Compare this to that. That looks much more appealing. I definitely prefer it. And then it's just a matter of getting that done to all 4 towers. So, like so. Boop, 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 boop. And stairs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. And some of you may wonder, why are we doing these front towers first? Why not focus on the inside of the house? Or why not focus on this big section back here first? Because this is like this doesn't look very good either. We got all sorts of random like redstone blocks in the ceiling, and we got all the weird. Why do these first? And the answer is style. Basically, it's easier to kind of figure out the style that I want to go with here on a small scale. And these towers present a good opportunity for building on a very small scale. And I think that helps. Ooh, that's a stair. That's supposed to be one of these. There we go. And I think that helps out quite a lot in, getting the right feel, getting the right style and everything like that, so that we can then make the decisions on a smaller scale, and then when you want to tackle the big inner chunk, we already know, well, this is the style that it's going to be built in. This is going to be our block palette, our theme, et cetera, et cetera. So I think this is the way to do it for sure. And this will give us, a good idea of what we're going for and all this other kind of stuff. I didn't really do the backside. I mean, you can still see right here, we still have all this, but it's all about just kind of getting the front side worked out for now. And I think this looks good. I'm happy with the way this looks. I still want to do something different for the window panes, but temporarily I just threw in some default vanilla window panes. We'll probably end up doing some sort of like chisels and bits window pane that looks more medieval than that, is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'll figure something out. I don't know exactly what yet, but something. And then as far as the walls go, I think this is fine as well. I basically brought the stone up to here, did a row of dark oak, a row of the spruce wooden frames, and then a row of dark oak on top. I'm kind of thinking we may actually want to do some like crenellations on here, like so. But I haven't decided on that just yet. So for now, I'm just going to leave it, and we'll sort out the wall. I do actually want to have like a little walkway sticking out maybe about here, maybe either a block or two on this side of the wall over here, so they actually become like functional, battlements technically, but more for the purposes of whoever lives here. Well, actually, I live here, so more for the purposes of me being able to like walk along the walls and look out and see the view and everything like that. This isn't. This is going to be kind of a Tudor-esque manor thing. I don't really know what to call it, but you can kind of see here. This is the like Japanese style. This is going to kind of slowly fade away and turn into this, with us making heavy use of these blocks from more materials, which I think are pretty cool and fun to play around with. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am out of time for this episode. We got a good start on the renovations today. The important part is done, and that's just getting started. So from here on out, we get to just kind of keep grinding away at it. I don't think I'm going to do it all in one chunk. I'm not going to do episode after episode after episode until it's done. But I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth between doing this, doing some technical stuff, doing some exploration, doing some questing. We'll kind of try and mix it up and keep some variety in the series. But I did want to get at least a little bit of a start on this, because I know a lot of you have been asking, when are you going to start working on the house? When are you going to fix the house? When are you going to make the house not look like trash? So that's what we're beginning with. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.